It is now confirmed that Phillip Paulwell's baby mother, only 27 years old, is dead. It is now confirmed that Phillip Paulwell's 10-month daughter is dead. Which animal could have done that to a mother and a child? Can you imagine Jamaica? This is where we're at, because allegedly an act of jealousy has caused a beautiful young lady, Toshyna, and of course her daughter, Sarayah, to be dead. If found guilty, they should be brought to the fullest extent of the law. Now we know for sure. Now we can stop pondering. Now we can stop guessing as to where they are. My heart mourns the loss of these two beautiful souls, and I hope in this one justice is served.
We're meant to size a song, you know. You know the one there. He roll it away. He roll the sea away. He roll it away. He roll it. Come on now, hey. He roll it away. He roll the sea away. He roll it away. When Israel out of bondage came, I see before them lay. My Lord reached out his mighty and he rolled the sea away. Then forward, still to Jehovah, Lord of billows, crash and sway. With a conquering tread, we will push ahead, and we will hold the sea away. Listen me come now, hey. He rolled it away. He rolled the sea away. He rolled it away. He rolled the sea away.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is at this time I want to personally extend my warmest condolences to Member of Parliament Phillip Paulwell. Sir, I met you on quite a few occasions of you carrying out your duties as Member of Parliament for your constituency. I've not known you personally as a friend, but as a father, I can feel your pain. I offer to you, sir, at this time, my condolences to your child's mother and of course your daughter. I understand what you're going through because I've lost a loved one. And I know the pain of a father having to bury their child. Ladies and gentlemen, it was always the notion that children should be the one that grow up to actually bury their parent. But in this circumstance, it is a parent that is going to bury their child. I understand, and I know Jamaica understand how you're feeling. So Minister Paulwell, stay strong, sir. I know it's hard for me to tell you that because I've not lost a daughter. But I can also say, as a parent, I understand your pain and I understand your plight. Now I understand the feeling of the minister at this particular time. When it is removed without any hope of finding them alive, that his next of kin is dead. But let's go to the Observer. Let's go to Big Stone Television and take a look at how the minister feels and how the story unfolds. Let's take a listen. A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Big Stone Television. Now, I've seen a lot of reporters, YouTube influencers speak about the plight of Member of Parliament Phillip Paulwell. But most of them have not actually talked about how Mr. Paulwell feels, how is he coping with the situation of losing his 10-month daughter and of course his child's mother. Today we're going to go to the Jamaica Observer and we're going to just listen in as how the minister feels in losing one of his next of kin. Let's go to the Jamaica Observer. It says Phillip Paulwell shattered. Naturally pained by last week's stunning developments in the case of his missing 10-month-old daughter, Sarayah, and her mother, Toshyna Patterson, parliamentarian Phillip Paulwell on Saturday said his heart is heavy with sadness and expressed hope that the individuals now charged with their kidnapping and murder be punished to the fullest extent of the law. The past few weeks have been extremely difficult for me as I grapple with the abduction of my daughter and her mother, the Member of Parliament for Kingston East and Port Royal said in a statement. I'm heartbroken that the worst has happened, he said, adding that he had prayed unceasingly for their safe return. Last Friday, Leota Bradshaw, a U.S. Navy petty officer with whom Paulwell sired a now 8-year-old child, appeared in the Supreme Court after being charged with 2 counts of conspiracy to kidnap, 2 counts of conspiracy to murder, 2 counts of kidnapping, and 2 counts of capital murder. According to the Crown, Bradshaw, after learning about the existence of Paulwell's 10-month-old daughter on September 5, 2023, contacted Patterson on Facebook and informed her that she was Paulwell's spouse and advised Patterson that a DNA test should be done to determine the paternity of the child. After that brief exchange, Patterson blocked Bradshaw from her account, the prosecution said, adding that Bradshaw, who lives overseas, traveled to Jamaica the very next day, September 6, 2023, for the sole purpose of killing Toshyna Patterson and the young child she shared with her spouse. The Crown also alleged that Bradshaw, through her cousin and co-accused Roland Balfour, contracted men to kidnap and murder Patterson and Sarayah. Balfour has been charged with 2 counts of accessory before the fact to kidnapping and 2 counts of accessory before the fact to murder. In the meantime, 2 other men, Rashane Miller and Richard Brown, are to appear before the court later this month in relation to charging against them in the matter. Brown has been charged with 2 counts of conspiracy to murder, 2 counts of conspiracy to kidnap, 2 counts of kidnapping, and 2 counts of murder. Miller, a 29-year-old air conditioning technician, has been charged with 2 counts of accessory before the fact to kidnapping and 2 counts of accessory before the fact to murder. According to prosecutor, Bradshaw met with Miller and Brown to arrange for the kidnapping and murders. The original plan was to kidnap Patterson and the baby from the home. Bradshaw, prosecutor, told the court, paid the men the equivalent of Jamaican $100,000 in U.S. states currency as down payment for the execution of the crime. The remainder of the funds, 400,000 Jamaican, was to be paid after the completion of the deal. Prosecutor said that on Saturday, September 9th, Bradshaw placed several calls and conversed with Patterson with a view to lure her away from her premises. She afterwards arrived at Patterson's home at approximately 7 a.m. that day. Evidently, material shows Patterson exiting her premises and entering an SUV parked at her gate, along with her baby. Evidentiary material shows that she remained in this vehicle for over 15 minutes. The vehicle then drove off and left the area approximately 7:22 a.m. Patterson and Sarayah never exited the vehicle prior to its leaving, the prosecutor told presiding Supreme Court Judge Justice Simone Wolf-Rees on Friday. The Crown's case is that Bradshaw took Patterson to Stony Hill in the vicinity of the home where she, Bradshaw, was staying, handed over Patterson and a young child to Brown and other individuals who are yet to be apprehended. After this, Patterson and a young child were taken to Warwick Hills, where they were shot and killed and their bodies burned, the court was told. In his statement on Saturday, Paulwell said nothing could have prepared him for the events that unfolded since last week, Thursday. That anyone could murder a child and an innocent baby is unimaginable, and my heart is heavy with sadness, he said. I am praying for Toshyna's family, who I know are experiencing the unbearable grief and pain of losing their beloved daughter and granddaughter. As a human being, father, lawyer, and legislator, I'm hoping that all who were involved are brought to justice and punished to the fullest extent of the law. The legislator said that he has been in constant dialogue with the police and has cooperated fully with the investigation. I cannot comment on the investigation nor matters before the court, but I wish to thank the police for their tireless work, he said, and express gratitude to the many Jamaicans who have been generous in their prayers, as well as their kind and thoughtful expressions of love, support, and solidarity for him and his family. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the feelings of MP Minister Phillip Paulwell. Please share this video. Please like this video. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, now is the time. I'm asking you to do so. Thank you so much for watching.